Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Deportivo in Spain. And as you can see on the screen, things are heating up. Our form has continued. We sit second in those automatic promotion places right now, 3 points behind the leader Zaragoza with a game in hand. Malaga are 3 points behind us. They have a game in hand on us. There is plenty to play for. We will start today against Almeria, and then after that away against Almeria, we go away again in a massive game against Malaga right here. This could define our season. We also still have to play Zaragoza away down here. It's a home game, but it's really late on. We have work to do. Hopefully, we can make things happen and continue our resurgence. But as you can see here, it's been a very good stretch of form. Not a lot has gone wrong for us, and you only lost once in the year so far. A couple draws, but a lot of good results have seen us shoot back up the table to where we belong. So without further ado, let's get into game number one away to Almeria. Again, a win here gets us back in the hunt, keeps us close with Zaragoza, and keeps us in a good position. Our goalkeeper, Artola, is injured though, so that's not ideal. Jimenez has had to come in. He's been okay so far. He's done pretty good. But Veda, let me see what the recommendation was for him. I think he's fine, yeah. So Veda is fine. We're going to play him. I think I was going to go with the team that's sitting right here. I started playing Didier Moreno in there. He's been pretty good in that middle part, but a team that's going to sit. He's on a yellow card. That's why I brought him out in the first place. But Moreno's put in a couple of very good performances. So just going to stick with it. This is the lineup then. Let's jump right in, see if we can get that away win today. Right then, here we go, playing in our blue and white. This is, again, like I say, a huge game for us. It's been so much fun to watch this team fight back and have the resurgence we've had in 2019. It's been great considering the struggles we faced before that. It's almost been a redemption seeing we avoided the sack. We got the points we needed, the form hit at just the right time, and now we're back fighting for promotion. Hopefully the title is Bruno Cesar comes forward here, hits one from range and puts it wide off the post with an early shot. But yeah, it looked for a while as though we wouldn't be able to finish the season because we wouldn't have a job, but now here we are back in position to hopefully make a first-time return to La Liga. So it's 20 minutes passed by, almost 20 minutes passed by with corners. Mosquera swings it in. Walscheid is there, it heads off the bar, and it does make it in. I don't know quite what happened there. It looked like it almost might have bounced off the goalkeeper, but we take the lead. Philip Walscheid with his third of the season. The centre-back gets us in front. This isn't a great angle to see it from, but we'll take a look. Mosquera heads it, hits the bar. Yeah, I think it bounces back off the goalkeeper. Very unlucky. But I will take it. We go a goal to the good. A fairly dull affair so far, so it's been those couple highlights, but it's fine. I mean, we were absolutely dominating, which is good to see. Throw in here, Boveda finds Saul back to Boveda. I don't know if Boveda's in corners on the left hand side. Throw in, so never mind. There's Saul. Tackle, but Kike has it now. Kike finds nobody. That was poor. Now this could be an Almeria counter. No, Walscheid gets the header. He finds Saul. I don't like when we just play the ball around in the middle like this because it usually ends up being a bad thing. Mosquera finds Saul on the left hand side. Is he going to make a run? No, he goes back into Mosquera. And Moreno, this is the kind of thing where you lose the ball and they pump it over the top, they counter you, and it's all over. Saul finds Cesar. Where's he going? Back to Moreno. Yeah, I don't like this. And there we go, that's why. Thankfully, Saul picks it up. This is a long highlight if I've ever seen one. Still going, Mosquera has it. Mosquera runs in. Mosquera hits it. He hits the bar and falls right into the arms of Rene, the goalkeeper. And it stays 1-0 as we approach the final 5 minutes of the first half. Again, in complete control of the game. Good to see. We'd have liked another goal, but you can't have it all. Well, late free kick though on Carlos, and that dipped a lot at the end. It looked like it was going way over the bar, and it just dropped like a rock. Looked a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, but thankfully it didn't come to anything. We have hit half time. I'd say we're doing okay. We're not awful. We've dominated the game, but we just need another goal. You're never comfortable at just one, and neither you should be. But yeah, I looked back on the result we had earlier this season. We had 31 shots, the other opposition had 2, and it was 1-1 draw. So you can never be too sure, and that is and then Moreno gets himself sent off. So there you go. That's great. 53 seconds into the second half, and Moreno has been sent off. So let's get Bragantinios on, I think. Yes. And then Yeah, let's try not to completely screw this up with the 45 minutes that remain down to 10 men. If Mamera come forward here when Carlos has it, we are going to be a little more open. Defensively, it shouldn't be that different though, because I just dropped the man into midfield. Going forward to lack, so we're going to have a lot more pressure, but we should still be fairly solid at the back, you'd have thought, despite being down to 10, because that part of the system has not changed at all. But Alavide swings out to left. There's nobody there. I don't know where Baveda is. Goes back to Alavide, goes back, and again just runs away, leaving the guy wide open out there in the wing. Here's Alavide. He puts it into the middle, and that is the stupidest own goal I think I may have ever seen in my life, as it is 1-1. Oh my gosh, look at this. Nano has it here, he goes back into Alavide, but it's a harmless cross. There's no one there, he has no need to go to ground, and he does, and turns it into his own goal. I think he thought it was still the first half, to be honest, but he was wrong. It's the second, and it's 1-1. Definitely not what we need. We need to be winning these games to keep up with teams above us, especially against a team battling relegation, 10 men or not. We need to be doing better. Cartevia runs in, it's a big run, it's a good run, but his shot is dreadful. He just hammers his foot through. He doesn't have any kind of composure there, and he doesn't get the goal at the end, but at least it was a sign of something. I think Hal is having a poor game. He's almost got himself in line for a run at the top goal scorer, only being here half a season. He's I think 13 now, but those above him are starting to run away again, as that's just too easy to them. Is that Victor and Ichibi if he scores? Oh, he has the post. I think that is good old Victor. Yeah, it is Victor and Ichibi. Oh my gosh. If he scored, that would have been enough for me to just have to quit football, probably. Let's stick Kike up top, bring Christian Santos on the left-hand side, see if we can... Zanghel is doing nothing, obviously, so we need to try and do something, but there's no one in the middle, that's the problem. There's no one right down the middle to get the balls in there anymore, so we are kind of struggling. I'm going to go positive. We need to get the goal. We need to try and win this game. The second half has not been in our favor, but we need to do something to try and get ourselves, in this. Let's bring off Duarte. His horrific own goal is the thing that put us in this position in the first place. But as the game comes to an end, no, not yet. There's a chance for whoever gets this ball here. Saul finds Santos down the left-hand side. He plays one over the top for Kike to try and get, and he does get there. Kike! What was that? Oh, I could have hit that better with my left foot, which I don't really even know how to use. But there's full-time 1-1. It absolutely should have been 1 at the end. But Kike's horrific miss let us down. Moreno getting sent off also let us down, but we still should have had the win. But there we go, it's a draw. We've dropped points, we don't need to make it back. That makes the game against Malaga even more important. Hopefully we can get a better result there. We will see you then to find out. So I realized I completely forgot to talk about one of the big things I wanted to talk about in this video, and that was our youth intake. We got a few potential gems this year. We'll start with the under-19 squad. We have this man, Seone. Oh, hello dog. Sorry, there's a dog entering the room. See, there you go. Don't be distracted by the cute fluffy thing. But we have Brace Seone, who came in a striker. I'm thinking he might be better off elsewhere. If I can get him to play out on the wing, maybe out here as an inside forward or as a winger. He's left-footed, so I might try and throw him out on there as an inside forward. But I think that might be his final calling. But there's a lot that needs work if he's going to do that. It's hard to tell, but as a striker, he's got some decent stats. He can hopefully, become a good player down the line. His mental's already looked pretty good for his age, so I'm happy with him. And then we have Calvo, who I mean, look at this. He was named, I think, as being like a once-in-a-generation player, which I think is overstating it. He's good, but I don't think he's quite going to be that amazing. He's not quick enough to be a top-class poacher, so I don't really know. His pace is what lets him down, so hopefully he can work on that as we go. We'll try and get that to improve. But that's Mr. Calvo. But there is one more man who is already in the first team, and that is Mr. Mohamed Serrano. 16 years old, 3 stars. He can play pretty much anywhere. I asked people where he should have his future. I've played him in here already as a ball-winning midfielder. That's my main thought. His positioning is the only thing that lets him down right now. There's plenty of time to improve that. A lot of people said wingback, which is possible because he has the defensive attributes. He's quick enough to get up and down. I feel like you're missing out on a lot of his key skills there. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe it is going to be a good place for him to go, be a wingback in the future if I ever play a system with wingbacks. But right now, I want him to get better in this spot here. That's where I'm training him at. Hopefully he can, you know, get better at being in that position. I'll get him some game time because he could be a rock in that midfield for many, many years to come. And so we want to hold on to him, get him as much game time as possible. He's come off the bench once already. Try and get him built up as quickly as we can. Right, we are back ready for the big game against Malaga. You can see they moved top of the league after winning their game in hand. Zaragoza were thrashed 6-2 by Osasuna. So a win here, I think, would actually put us to the top, which would be huge. But things don't look good at the moment. The good news is that Artola is back and available, so he's going to go back in goal. But, yeah, Serrano, who I was going to play, ended up playing for the B team today and actually got injured. Moreno and Bragantino's are both suspended, and Angel got injured, my only real goal scorer. So things aren't great. I think Vicente is going to have to play as the ball winner for this one. But then I have not really people to have on the bench that are useful. So we're just going to throw some players on there and see what happens. I'm just going to go with it. This team itself isn't awful, but I'm missing my goal scorer and Hal up top and some big pieces in the midfield. But Artola's back. Hopefully we can still go out there and get a good result here against Malaga. We need to at least avoid defeat. I would accept a draw. It pulls a point closer to Zaragoza. Keeps us close enough to Malaga as well. If we lose this, we're in trouble. We move 5 points behind Malaga, and that's a lot to claw back at the end of the season with a team that looks to be playing so well and is so strong. So we're going to see what we can do. Let's, keep it simple. Let's go out there and make sure we try and get at them. I don't want us to sit back. If we go behind early, we might be in trouble. So hopefully we can get the early advantage and stick with it. Free kick missed. Sorry, I was up on my feet there, completely distracted because I accidentally threw the dog's toy on top of a chair that he didn't want to get it down from. So, yeah, you know, some things are more important, guys, apparently, in Football Manager. As we hit almost 20 minutes in, another highlight pops up here. Boveda plays it into Vicente, who finds Christian Santos on the left-hand side. Saul there for the overlap. He finds he has plenty of time. Saul should be able to swing this one in, but he just fannies about and doesn't, but he does actually. He finds Cesar. Here's Mosquera, and Pedro Mosquera hits the post. He had a good opportunity there, a good opening. Still 0-0, but a good sign that we have had a couple of opportunities early on in this one. As Mosquera swings it in, it's headed clear by that guy. About 10 minutes to go here in the first half, still goals, but look at those stats. We've been all over them. Rings of the Oviedo game, just without a goal and without a red card as well. So, we'll see. But we hit halftime is goalless. But an encouraging first half of play for us, but the lack of goals tells me that we may also have the effects of players slightly out of position and not having a goal scorer up top. Although Angel hasn't really scored for a few games, he seems to have hit a slump, which is unfortunate. He scored those first, 13 pretty quickly, and then has had 3 or 4 games where he's done absolutely nothing, so maybe it's not the worst thing that he just isn't there for a game or two, get himself back when he gets back from injury. Let's see if we can continue to press and nick a goal, which would see us top of the table. But Lassen has it. Oh, why? Why would you do that, you fool? This is just amazing. I talked about the red card about 2 minutes ago, and there it is. Just wonderful, right on cue. And you want to just throw the Malaga goal in there just to top it off. This is about the same time we conceded in the last game, right? Same script, just without us scoring first. And there we go. 1-0. Football Manager hates me. It was inexcusable for Mosquera to do that. Cartebia with a free kick. It kind of bounces off Munir as he's running on the spot. Exposito's pass is poor. Delmas passed it, and now it's punted over the top. Here we go. And it's too easy. But what a dreadful finish, my gosh. That was wonderful to watch for me. But as time ticks on, it doesn't look. I would be amazed if we go back into this now. Being down to 10 men and not having players that know where the back of the net is. It would be nothing short of an early Christmas miracle. As Ndai finds 1P. Plays it to a sand, let's see what happens. Ndai's might hit one, no, he finds 1P, who hits one, that goes over the bar, thankfully. We need a goal. We need a goal. It's not really an option at this point, we just need to get a goal. Going attacking is probably not a good idea, all things considered. But I don't really see what other choice I have. Kind of look through. There's a lot of guys not playing that well. But I don't necessarily know what to do about them. I think I might just do this for a little bit, see what happens. Before Malaga score here. Oh, what a miss. Oh my gosh. Oh, it should have been game over there. It should be game over already. It is, let's be honest. We're not going to score now, as we've already been screwed over by a ridiculous tackle. Don't know what Mascara was doing. It was so stupid. It's cost us. The red cards in back-to-back games have cost us, I would say, at least 3, if not 5 points. He would have beat Oviedo, and I feel like he would have got the win here as well. But instead, time's going to tick away as we're going to lose this one 1-0. And our title dreams are probably over at this point. I think we're just going to try and keep up with Zaragoza and get promotion. I don't think we're going to claw back 5 points on Malaga at this point in the season. As Gil makes the tackle and just kicks it up to no one. Borja Valley. There's Exposito who finds Valley. Is there time? I highly doubt he's going to lose the ball here or do that. I don't know what that was. But never mind. Kiki picks it up as time ticks on. It was wasted. It's a 1-0 defeat. And we just have to put it behind us and pretend it didn't happen. Just kind of do your thing here. Don't even throw it. Just drop it and full-time whistle. Oh, he was going to throw it. Never mind. Oviedo, don't tease me like this, FM. No, there you go. That's better. Full-time. A 1-0 defeat. Again, don't really blame the players. I blame what's his face, Mascara, for getting sent off. So back-to-back red cards mean we end up in a little bit of trouble. But never mind, we will come back, we'll go again. We still need to push the automatic promotion. We can't afford to take our foot off the gas. We still have to play Zaragoza later on. Our next game isn't easy. We host Osasuna, who's at 4th right now. So we need to be getting a win out of that game too. Can we keep 11 men on the pitch for an entire game? Who knows? I'll let you know next time. We'll join in somewhere down the line, see how things are going. We'll keep pushing on. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Are we going to be able to get up? By the way, I did get a new contract. So I have signed a new deal, a 2-year contract. So hopefully that means we're still here even if we somehow don't manage to go up. But that's where we're at right now. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.